We're going to have to ask the Dingles back, you know. Return the hospitality.
Aye, once we get the house straight, say, in a couple of years or so.
We're stuck with them, love. We're just going to have to make the best of it.
It's ironic, innit? We finally get a place of our own, and the only people for miles around are the Dingles. What do you reckon, then? It's only the undercoat, mind.
Yeah, fine. Very grey.
Where you off?
Thought I'd nip down to Zoe's, see how they're coping without me.
I'll drive you in. I'm going down to Sugden's in a bit.
Ned.
No, I fancy a bit of fresh air. Look, I'll see you later.
Bye, love.
See you, love. Can't you find her somewhere around here?
Well, we can't keep her locked up forever. As soon as she gets back to normal, the better.
Not for me, thanks. It's a bit too early.
Looks like Sleeping Beauty's been at it all night.
He's had a lot to put up with.
Yeah, but this isn't answer, is it?
I know.
Let's look, I believe you told him.
He's my brother. Who am I supposed to talk to?
Last night he came that close to blurting out about me and... in front of the entire village. Frank Tate and all.
Yes, but he didn't.
Yeah, but stay easy, and it's only a matter of time before he does tell someone.
And whose fault's that? You know, you seem to blame everyone else but yourself for what's happened. If you'd done the right thing in the first place, there wouldn't be anything to blurt out.
All right.
Oh, no. Somebody invite, tell him we're busy.
Mum says, can we borrow a plunger? Our toilet's blocked again.
I've not seen ours since the moon. Have you, Ned?
Oh, well, Sam's had his arm down all morning, but you can't get past the bend light.
Oh, poor Sam.
No, it's all right. You get used to it, you know, when you're working with pigs and that. So, lovely colour is that.
Well, this is just the...
Ned's not keen. Might have to pay over it.
You know, I was just telling my dad that he's wrong about you. I said you were all right.
Tell your mum thanks for last night.
Oh, yes, he said you may as well give us a set of spare keys, like, in case you get locked out.
Well, that's very neighbourly.
Ah, yeah, when we get some more cutter.
Right, no plunger, then. I best get our Sam back down. I keep telling him to stick his head down, but he don't reckon it'll fit. Right, well, if there's anything that you need...
Watchtowers, barbed wire, machine gun nets.
Oh, don't do that at the table, Seth. And don't you dare go anywhere near my new loose covers with them, now I've told you.
Have you, love?
One of these days you'll be gulping down that barrel and you'll find it still loaded.
And that'll be a merciful end to me troubles, won't it, Biff?
Yeah.
Troubles? You don't know you're born. Look at poor Nick. He's been kicked out of house and home, and all because he helped the Dingles.
I don't know, Seth. It just doesn't seem fair he should be taking up flack. Others have done worse than him.
That's a miss him at work.
Yeah, me and all.
He were good for morale. I could turn up miserable, but after listening to him all morning, I realised I weren't so badly off after all.
Nearest I'm going to get to a compliment.
Right, I'm going to cheer my son up.
Ow!
A stroll in woods, fight some little furry animals, and show it 'em.
Ginger nuts, beg your pardon. Biscuits. Pot of cereal. Yeah. I've just got a sudden craving.
It's comfort food. Thought it was just women who did that.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 68p.
Do you fancy a night out sometime?
What, me and you, out on the pool? Hot wouldn't know what's hit it.
Nor would you.
Yeah, only kidding, love.
No, I just meant the lads, you know, trying to give women a wide berth.
Yeah, some wider than others, eh?
Oi!
Present company accepted, of course.
Ah, well, let us know. Could do with getting out of the village.
Right.
Out on the pool then, Vic?
No, what you've just witnessed there is a male bonding ritual, supporting a grieving mate in his hour of need.
Well, if I ever catch you doing any female bonding, it'd be the last ritual you ever perform. Got it?
Anyone fancy a cheese puff?
Look at this place. No wonder no one visits. It's like living on the town dump.
It's the fan belt again. Well, go on then. Ask her.
No! That band's been through more stockings than Ronnie Biggs. Why don't you get a proper fan belt like everyone else?
Well, how am I going to drive to the garage to get one?
Right. This is your last one, and I mean it.
Thanks, Mum.
What's up, love?
I don't know. You know, now we've won, I don't know why we bothered. I don't. It's not an home, this. It's a tip.
Where's me lift? You said this would be ready hours ago.
I'm nearly finished now.
It's
quicker to walk.
Suit yourself.
Butch! Wait! I'm warning you! Butch!
Ah, you're right, love. As long as you and the kids are happy, I am.
How are you feeling?
Oh, you know, never better.
Nick, I've never seen you drink so much.
Yeah, well, being sober right now doesn't hold that much of an attraction, does it?
Yes, but getting drunk and shouting the odds isn't going to solve anything.
What is this, Kathy? Is this Dave's idea, eh? You know, have a word with little brother. Make sure that he doesn't embarrass anybody.
I should never have confided in you. If I'd known you were going to betray my trust, I would
just hang on a minute, Kathy. I don't think actually I've said a word.
Yet.
Morning, pet. How are you feeling?
I'm not ill, Betty.
Oh, of course you're not, love. How's little Alice coping without her daddy?
Betty.
Look, is there any chance of any breakfast?
Coming right up, love.
Look, Kathy, you can tell Dave that his precious little secret is safe because I've been thinking, and he doesn't need to worry anymore, and neither do you. Everything's going to be all right. Trust me.
How are you settling in?
Well, it beats living in a caravan, that's for certain.
Well, you deserve it, Ned, after all you've been through. Some men would have just given up.
Ah, keep it, it's going to be the hard part, Jack.
Won't be long before I'm working for you.
He was done all right by Frank Tate. He gave our Dave a job and now he's trusted us with the tenancy.
We'll just have to hope that David and Kathy don't fall out, eh?
How do you mean?
Well, I reckon Frank's got a soft spot for Kathy still. But if they split up, could find yourselves out in your ears.
There's not much danger of that. Dave's besotted with her.
Didn't go down too well then.
Like I'd handed over a red-hot brick. Thought Mrs. Dingle were going to faint.
It's about time that family made a contribution. They've been freeloading it for generations.
Yeah, but 300 quid a month. They'll never raise that.
They're not going to have a choice, are they? Dingles won't find me backing down a second time.
Sorry, Mr. Tate.
It's all right, Biff, I'm just off. There might be some more fireworks from the Dingles this afternoon. The electricity board's going in to fit a meter.
We'll need an armed escort.
Anyone want me? I'm in the wall pack. Unless it's the Dingles.
How's Nick this morning?
Well, I reckon he's pretty close to edge. It won't take much to push him over.
How do you mean?
Well, he's that angry with Kim. Terrified he's going to tell Frank everything.
Yeah, well, I won't put it past him. And he ain't got much else to lose, has he?
You know, love, I've been thinking. What you said about this place being like the town dump. Well, I meant what I said about making a nice garden. If you still want it, that is.
Oh, Zach.
See, I could clear some space between the scrap, lay some turf, plant you some nice roses. Could be your own, well, special place where you can go and, well, think about life and stuff. And I won't let Butch and Sam anywhere near.
I'd like that, Zach, very much.
Must be something up with my sights. Ain't it out this morning?
Nearly give us heart attack then.
If you've come for the party, Seth Armstrong, you're a bit flipping late.
Don't get stroppy with me. Young Nick Bates lost his job and lost his home just so you could keep yours.
Ah, Frank Tate's upset a lot of folk lately.
And there's room for the whole village to live in his house.
For them as would want to.
Hey, listen, you tell Nick from me that there'll always be a room for him here.
Aye.
Mind you, he'd have to share with our Butch.
Is this finished?
Yep. Same again, please, Jan.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Is everything all right?
Soon will be.
Well, if there's anything I can do.
Would you mind serving him, Terry? I'm not sure I trust myself at the moment.
Yes, gents. Pint of bitter and an orange juice. Coming up. I'm surprised he can face another pint. He had a proper exhibition of himself last night.
We've all done that at some stage or other.
You talking about me, Frank?
Should you be squandering your money on drink now that you're unemployed?
Oh, give it a break. As if you actually care what I do.
Why should I? I trusted you, Nick. You let me down.
I've let you down. Frank, I'm the least of your worries.
The boy's become a liability.
Are those bags under your eyes, Frank? Don't tell me the stress is getting to you.
Stress? No, Kim's not letting me get enough sleep these days.
Ah, you lucky man. Won't hear us complaining, eh, Alan?
No. No, of course not. If you'll excuse me, I'll go and change a bottle.
My mum's not too pleased with you, Mr. Pollard.
Oh, really?
She were looking forward to having you at her party.
Yes, I can imagine.
Hey, you missed the right treat. We had twiglets and everything.
Oh. How's the other half live, eh?
Is Grandma looking after you, Alice? You're a very lucky girl. Yeah, and I miss you too, darling. But it's not going to be long now. Because I'm going to make everything all right again. You just wait and see. Give Grandma a big kiss from me. All right. Bye, darling.
I feel like I'm walking a tightrope, and Kathy's just waiting for me to slip. And now that Nick hates me guts, it's only a matter of time.
It doesn't.
Well, I won't feel safe until me and Kathy have tied knot. Kim will be off me back, and Nick will see how serious I am about his sister.
And she needs to trust you before she'll set a date.
Aye.
Well, if I were Kathy, I'd freeze over first.
Sorry to spoil your mother's meeting, but shouldn't you two be working? Hello? Hello? What? I'm sorry, you're going to have to hold. I can't hear. Useless things. Hello? Oh, that's better. Who is this?
Nick Bates.
What are you doing calling me?
Isn't it obvious?
Look, I don't have time for this. What do you want?
I want money, Kim. And if I don't get it, Mr. Tate's gonna hear all about your little trips to the stables.
Are you mad? Do you realise what you're saying? This is blackmail.
Kim, I know exactly what I'm doing. And it's about time somebody made you pay.
What choice do I have? Be at the top paddock, 4 o'clock. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Right, listen, I've made a list. What else can we have?
Oh, an alphabet soup.
No, I mean home improvements. I've already got central heating, fitted carpet, ensuite bathroom.
Hang on, Nelly, love. We're a bit strapped at present. Maybe next year, eh?
What was said, daft Frank Tate's paying.
Oh, aye, and Pope's taking over at Malt Shovel.
Listen, these are tenants' rights. If we pay rent, we have a right to demand better standards.
Hey, can we have one of them baths that make bubbles?
Yours do, any road?
And, listen, we're not paying him a penny until he's made this a proper fit place to live in.
Hang on, who's he?
Electric meters.
If you come to read hard, we ain't got one.
You have now, son.
As far as Kathy's concerned, you're on probation. You've got to stay out of trouble.
How?
Well, for starters, you can stop seeing Kim and then try and make it up to Nick.
Oh, Biff, you're still here?
Yeah? Dave's organising next week.
Right. Well, I'll be in the house for an hour or so if anyone needs me.
Don't even think about it. Rule number 1.
Stay clear of Kim.
Sorry.
Nick, hang on a sec.
I'm in a rush.
Where have you been all day?
What is this, Kathy?
I'm just worried about you.
Yeah, well, there's no need to, is there? Because from this time tomorrow, all my problems will be sorted.
How? Nick! 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 Just stop for a minute and tell me what's going on.
Nothing, all right?
Then why the big rush?
Look, Kathy, I'm just sick of everybody making my decisions for me. First I lose my job, then Alice is sent away. Everybody's treating me like a kid and I need to get a grip.
How? You're not going to do anything stupid, are you?
What? Like tell anybody about Dave's sordid little secret? I don't think I'll have to do that. Now, will you excuse me, please?
Where are you going?
Kathy, I might have the chance of a job, all right?
Where?
Look, just get out of my way. Everything's gonna be fine, all right? You've got nothing to worry about. I'll tell you about it when I get back.
Yes, but Nick...
Hello?
Alan, I'm afraid Frank's off somewhere with Des.
Well, actually, it was you that I wanted to see.
You should have phoned. Now's not a good time.
Well, this is very embarrassing, but I did want to talk to you.
What about?
Well, you and Frank have been friends of mine for many years, and Frank has been very supportive when I've been my hours of need.
Will this take long?
Kim, I can't stand by and watch while you ruin your marriage.
What?
Oh, dear, I don't know how to put this.
I'll try quickly.
Well, this is very awkward, but you see, I do know about your relationship with David Glover.
Is this a joke? What on earth are you talking about?
I also feel that Kathy and Nick are unduly affected by this.
How dare you? What the hell do you hope to gain, coming here throwing cheap accusations at me?
You and Frank are valued friends. I don't want your reputations to suffer.
Well, if it isn't true, how can it harm us?
I also think that you're treating Nick very harshly.
You can see yourself off the premises.
I just wanted you to come to your senses before it's too late.
Then tell Frank your absurd suspicions, but it'll be your word against mine.
Kim, I'd never do that.
And if he believes you, you'll have the Glovers' homelessness on your conscience.
I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
I could chat all day, but I really have to go.
Kim, you misinterpreted my coming.
There we go. Every home should have one. You can't fiddle these. But honest-looking folk like you, well, I'm sure it'd never cross your mind.
Going round like a flipping Catherine wheel.
Oi, how'd you stop it?
Will you switch off all but your essential appliances?
Yeah, but that's all we've got on, like the fridge and the chip fryer.
Notorious, them.
All right, Sammy's for tea tonight.
Oh, Mum!
Soon have it open. You keep putting the same coin through.
See you now. Oh, by the way, takes tokens. You know, some folk kept trying to recycle the coins.
Right, we'll have to nix up. Borrow some welding gear.
What's the point? They'll only come and put it back.
This is the thin end of the wedge, is this? Next they'll be asking us for council tax. Who knows where it'll end?
Well, we can't fight it no more. I mean, we're fully paid up members of the community now, aren't we? What we've got to do is find some cash.
I've saved some already.
How?
I borrowed his fan belt.
Good lad.
I didn't think you'd turn up, Kim.
What on earth do you think you're playing at?
I just couldn't stand by and watch you get away with this.
You're way out of your depth. Now, why don't you run along home while you still can?
I don't have a home, remember? Thanks to you.
You stole from Tate Holdings. You're lucky we didn't prosecute.
That's very moral of you. And where do you stand on adultery?
Why don't you just get to the point of this silly little game?
This is not a game, Kim. You see, I need money for Alice.
And you think I'll give it to you?
Well, if you don't, I'll tell Frank that his beloved little wife has been having an affair again. He may well have forgiven you once, but this time he'll see you for what you really are.
You're an embittered ex-employee. Why should he believe you?
Because I'll make him believe me.
You're just a sad little boy.
And what does that make you, Kim?
You're wasting my time. Now, is there anything else before I go?
I've lost everything because of you. Do you know that? My home, my job, my self-respect. But there's one thing I am not going to lose, Kim, and that is my daughter.
First a thief, and now a blackmailer. You don't deserve to keep her.
I love that kid. Not something you'd ever understand.
If I hear another word from you, I'll go to the authorities. I'll have Alice taken away before you know what's hit you.
Do you know what it's like to have nothing, eh? You know, without Frank's money behind you. Because that is the reason why you went back to him, isn't it, eh? Because you couldn't bear to be without the cash. But I'm gonna see you poor, Kim. I'm gonna see you kicked out of that house without a single penny.
I don't have to listen to this.
I'm not finished with you yet, Kim.
Let go, Nick.
Oh! Oh!
Oh! Right, we've got the electric to pay, and Frank Tate wants 300 a month.
He can whistle for it.
The only proper wage coming in's our Sam's.
You'll have to get a job, Butch.
Hey, things aren't that bad.
Yeah, they need a gorilla at Skipdale Zoo.
Oi.
Do you not want to spend the rest of your lives like this?
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Are you listening?
You and all. All of us, we're going to have to start grafting if we want to make ends meet.
Come in for a pint, then?
David, Biff, I'm glad I caught you.
What's up?
Some of the horses have got loose up at Top Paddock.
We'll have to get them rounded up before they get on Main Road. Come on, Biff. Get Land Rover.
Are you all right, Alan?
Yes, yes, absolutely. No, I simply must learn to stop meddling in other people's affairs.
Why? What have you done?
Well, I think I took my duties as Alice's godfather a bit too far, didn't I?
How?
Well, I asked Kim to reconsider Nick's dismissal.
Alan, believe you me, nothing is going to change her mind.
I suppose I feel a sort of surrogate father to you and Nick, really. I've still got a very soft spot for your mother, you know.
And she's very fond of you. But the situation with Nick isn't as simple as it seems.
Come on, boy!
Is that the lot?
Aye.
That should have been a cowboy, me. Yeehaw!
That's what Frank said last time he painted Greenhouse.
Oh, very funny.
What's that?
What?
Hell's teeth. It's Nick! Nick? Nick? There's a pulse. Quick, call an ambulance.
I haven't got my phone.
I'll go back to the house.
Quick as you can, Biff.
Is he all right?
He's taken a nasty blow to the head. Oh, he's bleeding.
What was he doing up here in the first place?
Well, he's probably trying to round up horses and got trampled doing it.
No. He was letting them out. How else could they have got through the gate? He was trespassing and endangering my horses. If you ask me, he got what he deserved.